It wouldn't be a diplomatic gathering without the obligatory handshake photo. However, beneath the smiles and pleasantries, the 46th ASEAN Summit takes place against a backdrop of significant economic strain and uncertainty. ASEAN's rotating chair, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, repeatedly highlighted the importance of the trilateral partnerships among the Southeast Asian nations, the Gulf states and China.
To be able to bring not only ASEAN leaders, but the most dynamic GCC countries into this region to work together, build on trust, cooperation, and true friendship.
The Trump administration's sweeping tariffs handed down earlier in the year have forced regions like the Gulf and ASEAN to forge new trading links, including a big diplomatic push toward a free trade agreement. However, some experts warn it's dangerous for ASEAN to distance itself from Washington economically, and that could have ramifications from a security perspective, particularly if the move is closer to China.
For as long as ASEAN is still reliant on Beijing for its economic needs and is reliant on Washington for its defense needs, and if ASEAN now is tilting very strongly towards Beijing and the anti-US systems, we might see the risk of, especially under Trump administration, to withdraw its level of support in terms of defense spending to the region.
Prime Minister Ibrahim maintains ASEAN's position is centrality.
What is the focus? Welfare, well-being of our people, economic relations, trade, investments. So if it means working with the Chinese, yes, we'll do.
Beyond the economic and trade talk, there was a myriad of regional issues on the agenda. For the Philippine president, it was the disputed waters of the South China Sea. Ferdinand Marcos Jr. called for a legally binding code of conduct to be adopted. Another focus of this year's meeting has been the crisis in Myanmar. Although ASEAN has been accused by some analysts of not having any real leverage to push for a peaceful solution to the country's civil war.
From all these, rosy pictures being painted, the utopian kind of aspirations of Myanmar by ASEAN, I would argue that ASEAN alone is not enough to serve as the ultimate, solution provider to this crisis.
Prime Minister Ibrahim projected a veneer of consensus, but what that ultimately translates to remains to be seen. Emily Angwin, TRT World, Kuala Lumpur.